6 months after becoming the first Lexington public school to win a high school football state title in more than 40 years, the Douglas Broncos received their championship rings tonight. A total of 120 rings were handed out to players, coaches, and administrators, and the reactions of the Broncos players say it all. The ring is nothing short of spectacular. Approximately 160 orange, green, and CZ stones.
Everybody's happy. They're obviously very nice, very beautiful, very large, which is what we want. So hopefully we can get another one sometime soon this year.
Yeah, it's bigger than I thought, honestly. He told us when we was getting our sizes, it's going to be pretty big because, you know, my dilemma was either getting on my ring finger or my pinky. So he was talking about, you know, it's going to be a big one. So I was like, you know, I'm just getting on my pinky just because. So, yeah, it's a big one.
It is the largest championship ring I have ever seen and put on for about 2 seconds.